What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. And yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch and my Kick. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch and the Kick. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real King Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, there's going to be some information that's going to help you win, keep you informed, or keep you entertained. So with that being said, you know how we get down over here on this channel. We talk about the new bank scams, the new bank methods, the new scams, new methods, dark world, dark web, everything that's going on in today's world, because it's a lot. And due every generation, there's an evolution. And due to the evolution of the world, wherever there's money being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And that's just how things have been going on. So recently, I've been basically dropping videos on new sites, new methods, new this and new that that's been going on in today's world. So today's video, we're gonna talk about the top 5 new dark world, dark web sites that's available, that's basically floating around on the dark web right now. Now, before we get into these 5 sites, I need people to understand this. The dark web, the dark world is just not a place that, if you don't know anything about cybersecurity, about hackers, about this type of world, I suggest you don't even try to get on there, because what's happening is that a lot of cyber police are now monitoring people who are using Tor browser, monitoring people who are entering the dark web and tracking their IP addresses and cracking down on those people. Just people who are going on there and surfing, and especially people. And like I tell you, the dark web is basically hidden sites. It's not a place that you be like, welcome to the dark web. Like when you turn on your phone. No, it is a place. It's just basically sites that's hidden, that you have to go through VPNs and certain things to be able to access the site. So people got to even learn about the dark web before they even go on there, because a lot of people are going there and getting compromised, getting hacked, and getting in trouble because they don't know the real magnitude and the real logistics of how to really move on the dark web. Now, there are sites on the dark web. There are a lot of fake sites on the dark web. And due to this new generation of scammers, fraudsters, and hackers, they're getting younger and younger due to technology. People are not understanding that technology rules the world, runs the world. Without technology, we wouldn't have Wi-Fi, we wouldn't have phones, would be no FaceTime, be no texting, it'd be no networking with people through game systems, playing the games. There will be no Cash App, Venmo, Zelles, PayPal. None of these things that we use on a daily basis would be here because of because technology is the one that's making it possible for these things to work. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people will believe in a lot. It's like a lot of people will believe that technology can do one thing but can't do the other, and it's the exact same thing. A lot of people are not hip or knowledged enough in the technology world to really know what's going on. Man created everything that we have today. All apps are created by man, and if this person can code an app to make it send and receive money, hold money on this application, some payments get declined, some payments, whatever. It's all going through a database, a network, servers. People are not understanding this. So it's a lot of methods that's out there that a lot of people don't believe that believe that are fake and so on and so on. But in the real dark world, a lot of people are making money with it. So today's video, we got the top 5 new sites been that has popped up on the dark world. We got the Project X, we got the Dig AI, we got the Dark Vader Network, we got the Anonymous Bay, and we got Dark.fail. Now, Project X, like I explained to you guys before, Project X is basically a fraud GPT site. And like I said, these dark websites are not www blah blah blah.com. No, there are long encrypted, look like Bitcoin addresses with .onion at the end, which cannot be promoted on the regular net. So it's really hard for people to really find real sites on the dark web because most sites on the dark web are fake, and the real sites that are on the dark web are private. You got to have an invitation or you got to pay to get a subscription. So Project X is a fraud GPT site, just like Chat GPT. It creates pictures for you, creates scripts for you. Project X will basically create any type of malicious programs, softwares, websites, methods, you name it. So Project X is definitely on the rise on the dark web right now. A lot of because you can see the traffic on that site, and you can see that it's starting to get up there to almost 1 million people that reach that site. So Project X is definitely a popular site on the dark world in the dark web. And like I said, it's not no www dot project. No, it's a long encrypted. Can't promote the website on the dark world. I'm not going to tell you guys to promote the website. I'm just going to give you. We just going to talk about the site. All right. So the next site on the dark web is Dig AI. It's basically like Project X, another fraud GPT site. There's different Chat GPT sites, AI sites that do different things. So it's different ones on the dark world, in the dark world, that would do different things, different capabilities and such things like that. All right, so Project X, and then we got Dig AI. Now we got the Dark Vader Network. Now this is like a hidden wiki. And we all know the hidden wiki is a place that basically has a lot of different options in one. You got financial services, you got narcotics, you got red rooms, you got um corn sites. Like it's all in one place, so you can navigate from this website or this dark website and basically go to different forums and different sites, and it just navigates you to those different places. um and some of them, most of them are real, but on the dark, people don't understand, sites on the dark web can be up a day or two and then be down on the third day. And a lot of sites on the dark web might have real things and then they might not have real things. So people just gotta understand, like, you gotta be careful on the dark web. And like I said, it's illegal when you start doing illegal things on the dark web, right? So Dark Vader Network is just like a more popular, more advanced, more um clarified hidden wiki out there, right? So then we got the Anonymous Bay, a high quality financial service site on the dark world, that basically offers a lot of different financial services from CC, CVVs, dunk fools, pins, things like that. And like I said, due to technology, due to us signing up and having so many different accounts in so many different places, and our information being stored in so many different places, and so many database compromise leaks and hacks that's going on in today's world, there is almost, they're making it easier for us to have our information compromised. And due to that, these sites are what's the outcome of that happening. So a lot of people don't know how to stay protected. A lot of people don't know how to keep their information protected, and this is the outcome that happens. So the Anonymous Bay, another financial service place that sells a lot of different financial service things, fake identifications, documentations, stolen information, things like that. All right, so the Anonymous Bay, and then we got the Dark Dot Fail. All right, this is basically like a dark web Reddit platform that basically anything that's posted in that form is verified, meaning that they make sure it's legit, they make sure it's real, they make sure it's not a scam, because they want to make sure people in that world, people in that community are getting what they paid for and are not getting tricked. Because there are people in the dark, like it's hard to, it's kind of like cliche that there are people in the dark world, in the dark web, wherever you want to call it, that want to make sure there's no foolery going on. Like people take this type of activity to the heart, take it serious because it's a whole nother way to generate money. And they see it as an easy way to make money because they don't have to leave the comfort of their home. They can do these things from their phone, from their computer. You gotta think technology. Technology is surrounded around all of these websites, around all the things that we do on a daily basis. With technology, we can watch the ring cameras from wherever we are on our phone. We can do anything with technology, and people are not understanding that if we can do anything with technology, people are really coming up with methods and creating softwares and modules and hardware to do whatever that they can to make some type of revenue with these type of sites and methods. And like I said, these sites, these methods, or these sites are not www dot whatever whatever dot com. They are long encrypted addresses that look like Bitcoin addresses with .onion at the end that cannot be promoted on the ClearNet. I will not be promoting them on the ClearNet, but we're going to talk about them because these are real things that's going on in the real world that we live in. And if we're not aware, then how are we going to stay safe? How are we going to be protected? So, like I said, at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the day, the information that's being sold, the information that's being presented on the dark world, the dark net, or whatever, is our information or creating ways for people to get our information or get money from us. And nobody wants to be a victim. So at the end of the day, like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock to monitor all your social media and financial accounts to make sure no suspicious activity is going on and to monitor your personal information and make sure it's not floating around on the dark web. So make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock. Make sure you guys freeze all three of your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian if you're not using them. So nobody can get any type of loans, credit cards, lines of credit, no cars, apartments in your name, not even you, unless you want to freeze it. And make sure you guys are getting new credit card and debit card numbers every so often. It's 4 quarters in a year, and most people use their card until it expires for years and years. And every time we use them, that information is going on some type of database, and there's always a database compromise, leak, or hack. So stays 10 steps ahead. Every so often get new cars and new information so that old information no longer be valid because this is not 10 years ago. It's a whole new world. They got fraud GPT sites that can create a method that can do a lot of different fraudulent activities. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on in this real crazy world that we all living in. All right. So shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there is tired of being broke because it ain't no joke. Let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gyms are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready. And we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions. And please do not yell me. Make sure y'all book your seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms 3,500. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month long mentorship 750. It comes with a free 1K load. 20, 30K right there. Don't miss out on that. Make sure y'all check out my vendor platforms on Telegram, the Potato app, and Discord, me and your networking world. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, TikTok, Snapchat. They are also posted on my page. So I got to update this one. I got a new IG, King Hustle X1M. No, King Hustle X1B, 1 billion. We passed 1 million. We on 1 billion now. So make sure y'all go follow that. Run the followers back up on that. Um, Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives, and make sure y'all getting there where y'all fit in with these lows. All right, 125 and up. Cash App, Bitcoin, Apple Pay payments. Send another screenshot when you're ready. We gonna go from there. All right. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down to any of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.